Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. I am Skitz M Jones, and welcome to this very special web-only edition of, well, I suppose we'll just call this Outside the Ropes. What we have today is a recap of the last show at the Grand Sports Arena, and a look forward to the October 2nd show in Fox Lake, as well as touching on a few things that will be coming up at Wrestle Rage. Of course, Wrestle Rage, can't forget about it, November 13th at the Odeum in Villa Park. It's going to be one of the biggest shows in pro wrestling in Illinois, possibly beyond. This is big stuff. But before we get into all that, let's talk about what just happened in Hoffman Estates. Now, started off, Kanoa, Rex Hart. Kanoa wants that world title. But the Canadians were having no part of the Flying Hawaiian. Beatdown ensued. Kanoa lost his shot. Aftermath. Kanoa and Noise, Booze, and Tattoos team up to take on the Canadians 3-on-2 handicap. That match goes down. Rough Crossing scores the pinfall. Rough Crossing then issues the challenge. He now wants a world title shot. Now, Noise, Booze, and Tattoos, you've got Scott Spade going forward to Wrestle Rage to face the regional champion, whoever that may be. Well, what is Rough Crossing going to do? He wants the world title. Going into Wrestle Rage, that would be the biggest possible thing for him. But to have the world title, he needs to beat Rex Hart one-on-one, score the pinfall, submission, whatever he has to do to get that title to change hands. So that's what we're looking at October 2nd in Fox Lake. It's Rough Crossing against Rex Hart for the world title. Will two of the biggest singles titles in POW be held at Wrestle Rage by both members of Noise, Booze, and Tattoos? I don't know. We shall find out. So, that's out of the way. What else are we looking at here? We had big returns in Hoffman Estates. We had the return of Matt Mayhem. We had the return of Gage Quinn. And we had the return of the hillbilly Nick H. Now, Matt Mayhem did not do so well in his return matchup. We'll just lay it out there. Marco Cordova laid the beating on him and then issued the challenge to Shane Douglas. Now, the franchise is going to be at Wrestle Rage. We know this for a fact. Can Marco Cordova draw him into the ring after a 5-year hiatus? And if he can, what kind of shape will the franchise be in? Now, the franchise, he's been working out. I have it on good information. I've heard it through the grapevine. That franchise is looking better than he has in a long time. He's never worked the Odeum. In all his days of ECW, not once did he ever perform in front of a crowd at the Odeum. Will that be enough to draw him out? Will Marco Cordova challenging him be enough to draw him out? I look forward to seeing how this is going to go down. Now, Gage Quinn, he made his return not as part of Picture Perfect, who are still your tag team champions. No, Gage Quinn, he came out on his own. And he said the biggest mistake that POW Entertainment ever made was letting go of someone like him. Well, now he's back, and he faced off against Brandon Bishop. Now, Bishop has been on kind of a slump lately. He lost the world title. He's been suffering defeat and beatdown left, right, and center. He scored the win over Gage Quinn. But is this merely one win in a sea of vicious defeats? Or is this a step towards recapturing old glories? Will Brandon Bishop rise from this and go on to challenge again for his world title? Will he be looking to climb to the top of POW Entertainment? We shall find out in the coming weeks. And then Nick H., everyone's least favorite redneck, makes his return. And after belittling the fans for what felt like eternity, he said he's here to make his presence felt in POW, to make a statement, to do big things. Now, I don't know what this means. I hear he's got the ear of some of the guys in the back. Could that be the ear of owner Jimmy Blaze? Could that be the ear of POW Commissioner Dave Williams? Could it be the ear of Mr. Riccolo or myself? It's not me. Who's he talking to? What kind of impact is he looking to bring to POW Entertainment? What is he looking to do going into Wrestle Rage? Hopefully these questions will be answered in the near future. We have 3 shows in October. Of course, the first one coming up, like I said, we've got Rough Crossing going up against Rex Hart. He wants the world title. Then we've got the tag titles. Picture Perfect still holds them. There was a little bit of foul play, a little bit of this and that, a little bit going on as Picture Perfect took on the Sinmates at this last show. Well, now the Sinmates are looking for revenge. They are looking to take out Picture Perfect and go to Wrestle Rage as the tag team champions and go to Wrestle Rage to face Demolition. Will they win? Will Picture Perfect retain? And if Picture Perfect retains, who will they face next between now and Wrestle Rage? We're not there yet. There are still plenty of chances for another team to score those tag belts and go on to Rage to face former WWE champions Demolition. Also, Jimmy Blaze and Eric Freedom have a long and sordid history. Partners, allies, enemies. Here they are again, standing on opposite sides of the ring as Eric Freedom and new tag partner Diamond Steel face off against Psychotic, Rage, Jimmy Blaze, and Mitch Blake. These 2 teams want a shot at the tag titles. These 2 teams want to go to Rage and face off against Demolition. They want to be part of that greatness. Before they can do that, one of these 2 teams has to come out on top. Last time these 2 faced, it went to a time limit draw. What will happen in Fox Lake? Will one team get the upper hand over the other? And if so, what will that mean for the tag title picture? Will they go on to get the tag belts? I don't know. I'm curious to see how this one turns out. I have no favorite in this match. What else are we looking at? You've got your TV title champion Justin James. What is he going to be doing at Rage? He is the most well-defended champion in POW. You've got Trevor Blanchard, the regional champion, and the king of POW. What's he looking forward to after a successful defense against Black Iron? Justin James successfully defending against Chris Cairo. What's Chris Cairo going to do now? We're looking at a former world champion, a former regional champion, a former tag champion. What does he want to do at Wrestle Rage? There are many questions left to be answered. There are a few things we know for sure, and let me lay them out for you right now. Looking at Wrestle Rage, we know for sure women will be in action as Melanie Cruz and her friends take on Tracy Brooks and her friends. Now, Tracy Brooks has many allies in POW. Taylor Made, Nikki, and then there's Melanie Cruz. A few allies, Jade, of course, is Picture Perfect. Sweet Cheeks. Bit of a wild card as Serena steps into this. Who's in her ear? Who will she side with? And will there be other women involved? Could there be more surprises in store for Wrestle Rage? Well, I don't know. Serena will be in action. Tracy Brooks will be in action. The women of POW will be in action. We know this. We also know that the tag team titles will be defended against Demolition. Who will have the tag team titles? Right now it's picture perfect. Could it be the Sinmates? Could it be Eric Friedman, Diamond Steel? Could it be Psychotic Rage? Could it be Happy and Homeless? Could it be Noise, Booze, and Tattoos? Could it be another team entirely? Could there be a surprise? I don't know. But the tag team titles will be defended and Demolition will be in action, gunning for those titles. More people we know to be there for sure. Like I said, the franchise, Shane Douglas, will be there, will be in action. What's he looking for? Maybe Marco Cordova will get what he wants. And of course, he might be TNA World Champion by this point. We'll find out on 10-10-10. But before then, we'll just say TNA star Mr. Anderson will be in action. So there you have it. That's my little recap and my predictions for the future. Wrestle Rage is coming up. Do not miss it. PowEntertainment.com. Inside the Ropes. Call the hotline for more information. I am Skitz M. Jones, and I will see you at ringside.